Hello, everyone. What is up? Sorry, I'm ever so slightly late to the stream. I was getting ready. Uh, how is everybody doing? I'm sure a lot of you tuning in right now are like, what the heck is this, Pariah? What is this stream title? What are you doing? Last stream you said you were gonna do Mario Maker 2. What's going on? And I'm still gonna do Mario Maker 2, probably later this week. That's the plan. This was not in the plan. I literally had the idea for this stream yesterday, and I was like, ooh, I want to do that. So we're doing it. By the way, can everyone hear me well? Hello, everybody. Milkman, Third Eye, Nuggets, Lykith. Alright, volume's good. Alright, cool. Yeah, Lykith, figure Steam sale. Good time to do it. Alright, cool. So, what the heck is this stream? Sweet, this is the entire point of this stream. This is what we're doing. Because people are always asking me on stream, oh, Pariah, have you played this? Have you played that? Are you going to talk about this? What's your opinion on this game? So I figure if that's what everybody wants to hear from me, why don't I just do that? I'm just going to talk about all... Oh, it's a meme? I've never heard that meme before. Anyway, why don't we just talk about my Steam library? So I'm just going to go through here. You can see here I have my favorites, which I basically use to categorize all of the games that I like. Because I have my uncategorized, and this is just like crap that I've played that I don't really care for. Like if we were thinking like physical games, these would be games that I would return or sell. And my favorites these are games I would keep. So we're just going to go through this entire list, and I'm just going to talk about all the games a little bit, give my thoughts on them. Maybe also go to the store page for some of them and show you some gameplay or whatever. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This is not gonna be in like top 200 order because that would be impossible and take forever. So we're just gonna go. I have it organized alphabetically, so it's easy to find games, and so that way series are kind of clumped together. Although it's annoying, you can't do like custom orders on Steam, so I can't put things in like the proper order. Which is very frustrating, but whatever. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, this is all the stuff that I have yet to play right here. Things I'm going to get to or play more of or whatever. VNs I want to read, games I play with friends. But this is the content of this stream right here. We're just going to talk about all these games. And we'll see how it goes. Of course, I'll be reading chat. We'll be talking, seeing what happens. Should be fun. So, yeah. We're just going to start. First game on this list, Abzu. Abzu is by Giant Squid. It is Giant Squid is a studio, I believe, led by the lead artist of Journey, which we'll be seeing later on this list. And it's very much a Journey-esque game. Not much of a game, really. Not too much gameplay, but it's very atmospheric and just a cool game, a nice experience. So I would recommend that. How long is this going to go, by the way? I have no idea. We're just going to go until I get through everything, and it's going to take as long as it takes, and it's going to be insane. So yeah. Next up, Alan Wake. I like Alan Wake. It's pretty good. It's very Twin Peaks inspired, which I'm a big fan of Twin Peaks. And it's a kind of third-person action shooter, a little survival horror-y, but not really. And the gameplay isn't amazing, but it's got a really engaging story. So it's a solid game. The second one just came out. I haven't picked it up yet, but I definitely want to play it because I like the first one so much. Remedy just makes great games all around. I've liked everything I've played by them. What are we doing, Little Big Wave? I am just going through my Steam library. I have 200 games listed as my favorites. These are like games that I love, and I'm just going to talk about all of them because people are always asking. Oh yeah, we'll get to the Black Ops. Don't you worry. Anyway, next game, Anna's Quest. This is... Let me pull up the Steam pages for some of these so you can see some footage. Anna's Quest is a point-and-click adventure game. by Daedalic, who is a German studio that makes lots of point-and-click adventure games that are really, really good. You're going to see a lot of Daedalic games on this list, and Anna's Quest is one of them. And it's pretty neat, kind of dark child thing. Oh, you might see some of these games I have very little playtime on. That's because I played them on other platforms like Xbox Game Pass or sometimes console or something like that. Yeah. So, Anna's Quest, solid point-and-click adventure game by Daedalic. There will be many more of those. Aragami. Aragami is a 3D stealth game. One of my favorite stealth games. Has a very cool visual style, cel-shaded, looks very nice. Cool mechanic where you can teleport from shadows, and it's just pretty fun. It's a really good game. I actually, when this game first came out, I was quite involved on the Steam forums, and I actually did like a big review thread that the developers actually read and implemented a lot of changes that I suggested in that thread into the game in a patch later, which was really cool. Nice to have contributed to this game in some small way and just make it a little bit better. There is Aragami 2, which I have not played yet, but I really want to. Unfortunately, I guess Aragami 2 was probably not successful because Lynxworks, the developer, is shut down. They are no longer around anymore, which is upsetting because they made a fantastic game here. I would recommend picking it up if you like stealth games. There's going to be a number of stealth games in this list too, because I'm a big fan of stealth games. Assassin's Creed. Here we go. Fuck it. You see Assassin's Creed. We got 1, 2, Brotherhood, and Black Flag. It's the early Assassin's Creed games. Back when the series was new, I was obsessed with Assassin's Creed. I was all over these games. And, you know, a lot of people hate the modern-day story of Assassin's Creed. That was actually my favorite part. I was super engrossed in the mystery of Abstergo and what happened long ago. And I really dug Assassin's Creed. Some people saying no revelations in here. No revelations, because in my opinion, after Brotherhood is when the series really shit the bed and it started to become overly formulaic, pumping out the same crap over and over and over again every single year. And the modern-day story stuff that I was really interested in started to get really crappy because they kept on retconning things over and over. And this is because these first 3 games were directed by the creator of Assassin's Creed, Patrice Désilets, who left the series during Brotherhood's development, and then after that, the whole thing started to go downhill, in my opinion. But these first 3 games, I quite like. 1 is very flawed, but there's a lot about it I still enjoy. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Okay, it passed, I think. Yeah, so Revelations is blah, 3 was blah. I have 4 here because I don't give a fuck really about the Assassin's Creed-ness of it. I like it as a pirate game. I think it's a fun pirate game, sailing around, listening to sea shanties with your crew, looking for treasure and stuff. So I like 4 purely on the piracy. That's it. I don't give a fuck about the Assassin's Creed stuff anymore by this point. I have been interested in Assassin's Creed Mirage because it looks like it's going back to like old school AC, specifically AC1 AC, which AC1 is actually kind of in ways my favorite of the series. Because with 2 they made a lot of changes to like what AC is that I was. It's good, but I think that AC1 had a winning formula that just wasn't done very well, and I would like to see them kind of go back to what AC1 was and do it right. Like, in my head, the ideal Assassin's Creed game is it's an open world, and they just give you a list of targets and say go, and you just have to find them and kill them, and I think that would be really cool. And AC1 is the only game that's kind of like that. So yeah, that's Assassin's Creed. I don't give a fuck about any of the later games or the newer ones, Origins, or any of that shit. Don't care. The series is a big pile of trash now. Moving on. Azure Striker Gunvolt 1 and 2 by Inti Creates. These are really cool games, especially 2 is very sick. They are Mega Man-esque games, because Inti Creates worked on the Mega Man Zero games. And they have really cool mechanics of Gunvolt. He can shoot guys and that, like, targets them, and then you can zap them and kill them that way, and you can keep on moving while killing enemies. They can be very fast-paced games if you know what you're doing. And then I did a whole video about the spin-off, Luminous Avenger X, playing as Akira / Copen, the other playable character introduced in this game, who has, like, crazy movement where you're dashing around and flying around on walls, and it's really fun. And also, I really appreciate the aesthetic of the Gunvolt games. They are disgustingly, painfully anime, and I'm all for it. It is exactly the kind of anime bullshit I enjoy. And I also kind of like the story a little bit. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but it's amusing enough. So yeah, I like the Gunvolt games. There's Gunvolt 3. I haven't played that yet. Oh god, I'm getting fucking friend requests. Why you do this to me? Why? Now I have to fucking go into my goddamn Steam settings and notifications. Fucking... Hopefully that'll do it. Okay, well, yeah, thank you for handling that.